Let n be a fixed positive integer, define a relation R on the set Z of integers by A is related to B if and only if n divides difference of A minus B. Then R is reflexive, symmetric, transitive, and fourth option is equivalence relation. So we have to check all options one by one. So A is related to B if and only if n divides A minus B and n is fixed positive integer. So to need to check reflexive, we have to check that all elements or all elements of this set of integer is related to itself. So A is related to itself when n divides A minus A, and we know that n divides 0 means 0 is divisible by any integer other than 0. Because of this is 0 and n is positive, so it is understood that n may not be 0, and clearly written n cannot be negative also. So n is positive integer which is given to us, and what is the meaning to given that n is a fixed positive integer, otherwise divisibility make not sense. So all elements satisfy this relation means related to itself. So relation is reflexive, need to check transitive, sorry, second one is symmetric. So if A is related to B, if and only if, this means that n divides A minus B. If n divides A minus B, it means that n divides negative of A minus B, and this one is equal to B minus A. B minus A, it means that B is related to A. Means if order pair AB belongs in a relation R, then B comma A is also belongs to relation R. So relation is symmetric. Now need to check transitive property. If A is related to B and B is related to C, then we need to check that A is related to C. If A is related to B, it means that n divides A minus B and n divides B minus C. If n divides two numbers, then n will divide sum of them. So A minus B plus B minus C, B cancel out with minus B. So this means that we have n divides A minus C. If n divides A minus C, this implies that by the converse of the if and only if statement, A is related to C. So this relation is transitive also. If a relation is reflexive, symmetric, and transitive, then we can say equivalence relation. So all four options are true. Some student may do mistake here. What is? They will put option D, not A, B, C, because equivalence relation satisfy all property. If relation are same as this relation is only reflexive. If it is given to us, option A, reflexive only, option B, symmetric only, option C, transitive only, and D option is equivalence relation, then we put equivalence relation. Because of if we put reflexive only, it means none other property is satisfied here. So we can't opt other options other than equivalence relation. If only word is added in these options, So make sense what is asked in this question. This problem is about MSQ, multiple select answer type, and if all given options satisfy properties of the hypothesis, then we can consider all these are